Yo, it's your boy Pete Camper to chop it up with you about R. Kelly, who is back on trial again. They gave him a 30 piece. They still working on him though. They trying to rack it up on him. You know what I'm saying? But look, so the girl from the original tape is now accusing that Sparkle told her to sit on R. Kelly's lap and rub his head and then ask him to be her godfather. Now I always suspected was weird from Sparkle, even though she was like the main one speaking out about the whole situation. I always thought it was weird that she would introduce this young girl to R. Kelly knowing his history. And at the time, the young girl was as young as she was, I guess like 13 or something when she got introduced. And he started doing things to her all up until the time she was 15. And that's when they had sex. They started having sex. But I always was like, this is why I say with the parents and like all these people still out, like you serve your daughter up on a platter because the mother, Sparkle says this is a feud between the mother and father and her. And this is the mother getting in her ear. And because they didn't like that Sparkle revealed her identity back in the day or whatever. So Sparkle is like, this is a feud, a family feud, and they're using this as a way to turn against her. So adding this to the testimony or whatever. But I mean, I just always looked at it funny style anyway. Like from the beginning, Sparkle, you get this deal with R. Kelly, and y'all know the rumors. At this time, the rumors were well accounted for. You know, you whether you knew they were true or not, you knew what to suspect. You know what I'm saying? You had heard the grumblings, and yet you still chose to bring your 13-year-old niece to the studio to meet this man in hopes of a career. And the parents and the father, and this was the dad that was playing guitar for R. Kelly. And mind you, after this happened, the dad continued to play guitar after the tape and all of this stuff, all the whole hookup was going. He continued to play guitar with R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? So this is why I'm like, this is human trafficking. This is human trafficking. How could you continue to play and get money from this man after this man did this to your daughter? You know what I'm saying? Why would you, Sparkle, even introduce them to this whole situation? It made no sense to me at the time, and I felt like everybody that was operating like this should also be in jail. Like, why do they get a pass? Why do them parents get a pass for continuing to profit? He is essentially paying y'all off for your daughter. He's giving you a high-paying job as a guitarist, and as long as you don't outwardly condemn him on what happened, or you turn a blind eye to it, or you don't really speak about it, then cool, you can keep your job. You know what I'm saying? And that job, I'm sure, being a guitarist for R. Kelly, I'm sure you were able to support your family pretty well with that. You know what I'm saying? As well, the perks that come along with that. So, I mean, they giving. I'm just saying, it's everybody's so up in arms about human trafficking, but they only seem to be mad about R. Kelly in this situation. But they never look at the people around. They never look at the parents who send their children around this man, knowing the rumors. You send your daughter. You know, it's not just this girl neither. It was just so many cases, girl after girl after girl, who was like, oh, you, R. Kelly? Okay, I'm gonna send my daughter to the studio with him by herself in another state, and you gonna make it. That says to me, you clearly know. You know the rumors and the danger that is present, but you're willing to trade it off because of the name and the notoriety and the money. And the money, you know what I'm saying? The money that's circulating around that. But hey, do you believe Sparkle? Sparkle says it's a lie, of course. And but I never fully believed Sparkle in the first place, because she came out, she was, doing all this, but I'm not gonna say I didn't fully believe her, but I always looked at the initial meeting like, why would you even introduce the girl to him? And she's 13, and you know what you heard about R. Kelly. Why would you introduce her and then get to a point where you're not at the studio with her? Or, you know what I'm saying? It just never sat right with me. And so now that I hear this, you asking your niece to go ask him to be your godfather? And not only that, but sit on his lap, stroke his head. I don't know. That part may be a little bit extra. I don't know. I won't put it past y'all, man. I won't put it past y'all, because I'm like I say, it's kind of essentially serving your daughter up. So I don't know. You tell me what you think, what you don't think happened. This your boy P Camp. Get at your boy. Put something in the comments for me.